So today we're going to talk about consent. And consent is you making a choice that's right for you. So with consent, there are two main answers. There are a few others, but you either give your consent by saying yes, or you do not give your consent by saying no. I'm going to take the example of, I think it's the Thames Valley Police Force, and they offer everybody a cup of tea, and this is how they teach consent. So I've got a nice hot pot of tea here, and I'm going to say, would you like a cup of tea? And if the person says yes, that means they've consented to having a cup of tea. Now, here's another cup. You can say, would you like a cup of tea? And if the person says no, they have not consented to having a cup of tea, so you don't pour them one. Now, sometimes you could say, would you like a cup of tea? So the person has said yes, they've consented to having a cup of tea. So you pour them a cup of tea. I'll just put the teapot down. Now that person can change their mind. So although originally they said yes, they've now changed their mind and they don't want a cup of tea, and that is okay. So what's really important is consent can change, but you have to do what's right for you. So if the answer's yes, would you like a cup of tea? Yes. Here's a cup of tea. Yes, please. And you drink it. Enjoy your cup of tea. But if you say no, don't let anyone tell you to have a cup of tea if you don't want a cup of tea. And if you've said yes, yes, I want a cup of tea, and now you're saying, no, I don't want a cup of tea, you don't have to have a cup of tea. The answer is still no. I hope that makes sense. It's all about tea. So we'll use this as our starting point and we'll explore consent more and more.